Hello friends, today we are going to start numericals based on degree of dissociation and Ostwald's dilution law. Okay, already we have seen three formulas based on degree of dissociation. Or first formula for the degree of dissociation is degree of dissociation, it is denoted by alpha. Okay, so alpha is equal to number of moles dissociated divided by total number of moles. Okay, so by using this formula we can calculate the degree of dissociation. Okay, if we are going to multiply it by 100, then we will get percent dissociation. Okay, and one more formula we have seen to calculate the equilibrium concentration of cations or anions, which is equal to degree of dissociation into concentration. Okay, now see, we are going to see first numerical which is based on degree of dissociation. Okay, now see what numericals we have given. First, see, a weak monobasic acid is 0.05% dissociated in 0.02 molar solution. Calculate dissociation constant. Okay, now what we have given here, we have given percent dissociation which is equal to 0.05%, and second thing is given concentration, and concentration C is equal to 0.02 molar. Okay, now and the question is asked for degree of dissociation constant. Okay, so first upon write down the formula for percent dissociation, as we have given formula for percent dissociation is equal to 100 into alpha. Okay, and here alpha is equal to degree of dissociation. Okay, now see, for degree of dissociation, to calculate the degree of dissociation, we can rearrange the formula as alpha is equal to percent dissociation upon 100. Now put the values whatever we have given here in numerical. Now percent dissociation is 0.05%, so put in place of percent dissociation 0.05. Okay, so therefore alpha is equal to 0.05 upon 100, or we can also write for the 0.05 5 into 10 to power minus 2 divided by 100. Then we will get the answer alpha is equal to 5 into 10 to power minus 4, which is degree of dissociation. And the question is asked, we have to calculate the dissociation constant. Okay, now see, for the dissociation constant Ka, we have seen this equation or this formula in Ostwald dilution law. Okay, now see, acid dissociation constant is equal to alpha square into C, and alpha is the degree of dissociation. Therefore put the value of degree of dissociation in place of alpha and concentration values, we will get the dissociation constant of acid. Okay, alpha we have calculated here 5 into 10 to power minus 4 and bracket square into concentration, which is given 0.02 molar. Okay, now see, 5 square 25 and square of 10 to power minus 4 is 10 raised to 4 into 2, minus 4 into 2, therefore 10 to power minus 8. Okay, so 25 into 10 to power minus 8 into 2 into 10 to power minus 2. Okay, now 25 into 2 is equal to 50, and 10 to power minus 8 minus 2 is equal to 10 to power minus 10. Okay, so Therefore, Ka is equal to 50 into 10 to power minus 10, and we can convert it into smallest figure 5 into 10 to power minus 9. Therefore, the dissociation constant Ka of monobasic acid is 5 into 10 to power minus 9. Okay. Now, see one more numerical. Now, see what numerical is. Dissociation constant of ammonium hydroxide. We have given dissociation constant for ammonium hydroxide, which is 1.8 into 10 to power minus 5, and the question is asked for calculate the degree of dissociation in 0.01 molar solution. That means we have given concentration. This is nothing but the concentration. Now this one concentration. So write down what we have given here. As the ammonium hydroxide is base, so we have to calculate degree of dissociation for the base. Okay, and therefore the dissociation constant is base dissociation constant, and therefore it is denoted by Kb, and value for the Kb is given is equal to 1.8 into 10 to power minus 5. Now see concentration. Concentration is 0.01 molar. We can convert it into 1 into 10 to power minus 2 molar, and we have to calculate degree of dissociation, that is alpha. Now see, we have seen the equation for degree of dissociation in Ostwald law of dilution for weak base. Okay, so alpha is equal to square root of Kb upon C, means the concentration. Therefore, alpha degree of dissociation is equal to square root of 1.8 into 10 to power minus 5 divided by concentration 1 into 10 to power minus 2. By taking square root, alpha is equal to 1.8 into 10 to power minus 2, which is equal to, alpha is equal to 1.8. Now we have to convert this figure 10 to power minus 3 into a even number. So as to we can take the square root of 10 to power given figure. So we have to multiply here by 10 and divide by 10. So we will get the alpha is equal to square root of 18 into 10 to power minus 4. That means 1.8 into 10, it will becomes 18, and 10 to power minus 3 divided by 10 will become 10 to power minus 4. So alpha is equal to square root of 18 into, now square root of 10 to power minus 4 is 10 to power minus 2. Therefore alpha is equal to square root of 18 into 10 to power minus 2. So the square root, by using a square root table, you will get the value of square root of 18, which is equal to 4.242, and multiply by 10 to power minus 2. So therefore the degree of dissociation for the base ammonium hydroxide is 0.04242. Okay, see one more new example which is of different type. See what numerical we have given here. A weak monobasic acid is 12% dissociated. We have given percent dissociation, which is 12%, and the concentration of the solution is 0.05 molar, and the question is asked for what is a percent dissociation in 0.15 molar solution. That means we have to compare the solution with concentration and their degree of dissociation. For that, first upon we have to calculate the degree of dissociation for weak monobasic acid. Okay, so given we can denote here concentrations and degree of dissociations for different solution. If we consider here 0.05 molar solution, if we consider 0.05 molar solution, that means concentration C1 and the degree of dissociation for the solution whose concentration C1 is alpha 1. If we consider here 0.15 molar solution, that means the concentration of solution is C2, then we have to calculate the degree of dissociation for the second solution. Therefore alpha 2 is equal to, we have to calculate. Okay, now see, first upon write down the formula for the percent dissociation is equal to 100 into alpha 1, because of we have given percent dissociation for the first solution. Therefore we have to put there 100 into alpha 1 and put the values of percent dissociation. We will get the degree of dissociation for the first solution. Therefore degree of dissociation for the first solution is equal to 12 upon 100 and we will get the value of alpha is equal to 0.12. okay, when the concentration of the solution is 0.05 molar. Okay, now we have to calculate the degree of dissociation for the second solution. Okay, so we have considered alpha 1 and alpha 2 degree of dissociation for the solution 1 and 2 respectively of two different concentrations C1 and C2 respectively. Therefore the formula to calculate the degree of dissociation for the second solution is alpha 1 square into C1. Alpha 1 square into C1 is equal to alpha 2 square into C2, and we have values given for C1, C2 and alpha 1. Okay, so put the values of C1, C2 and alpha 1. We will get the equation like this: 0.12 square into 0.05 is equal to alpha 2 square into 0.15. So rearrange the equation to calculate the value of alpha 2 square or degree of dissociation of second solution square is equal to 0.12 square into 0.05 divided by 0.15. We will get the value 0.0144 divided by 3, that is 0.0048. okay, now we have to take square root of this. Okay, so first upon convert this figure into 10 to power. Okay, therefore 0.0048 will convert into 48 into 10 to power minus 4. Okay, so as to we can take a square root very easily. Now the square root of 10 to power minus 4 is 10 to power minus 2 and square root of 48 is 6.928. Therefore the alpha 2 is equal to 0.06928. Now this is the degree of dissociation, and by using a degree of dissociation we can calculate the percent dissociation for the second solution. The formula for the percent dissociation is 100 into alpha. Okay, and we are going to calculate the percent dissociation for the second solution. Therefore percent dissociation is equal to 100 into alpha 2. By putting the value of alpha 2 in equation, we will get the 0.06928 into 100 and we'll get the percent dissociation of the solution is equal to 6.928%. Thank you.